Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor, Ethico.
In the intricate world of ethics and compliance, each second is precious, and slow case closures are more than just delays, they're missed opportunities. Enter Ethico. Our solution revolutionizes case management, cutting case closure times in half and turning every challenge into a chance for improvement. Imagine a workspace where efficiency and compliance coexist harmoniously. Don't just dream of faster resolutions, make it your reality. Visit ethico.com/CPN today to book a demo and dive into our exclusive white paper by Tom Fox, 2023, The Year in Compliance. Empower your team with the tools they deserve.
The Daily Compliance News for January 26, 2024, the Bounty Edition. And we begin with that story from the Wall Street Journal, as the U.S. has issued a $15 million bounty targeting alleged Iranian drone middleman. A newly announced reward is aimed at disrupting the network of an Iranian businessman who has helped source technology for military drones. And this technology is alleged to have been sold on to Russia. The move to put out a bounty for information on the alleged export control violation comes after the U.S. sanctioned and charged the chair of Ardankiana over his alleged sourcing of dual-use technology for the drone by the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. Next up from Bloomberg, Vietnam has expanded a major corruption probe in its coffee region and has detained the communist chief of the region as they expand their investigation into alleged bribes tied to tourist and residential projects. The party chief, Tran Duc Quan, was arrested for allegedly abusing his power and position. He allegedly violated the law by giving instructions on projects that would be built in the province, causing, quote, severe consequences, end quote. Next up, FIFA's top official is resigning from his position due to tensions over the top European soccer league. Zvonimir Boban, a top aide and longtime confidant to the president of Europe's soccer's governing body, resigned abruptly on Wednesday, a departure which laid bare a deep rift within the organization. He there's contentious revisions under consideration, which would allow current FIFA president to remain in his role well beyond the 12-year limit that was written into the FIFA Constitution. And our final story today comes to us from the Financial Times, and it reports that a UK billionaire, Joe Lewis, pled guilty to insider trading in the U.S. He owns the Tottenham Hotspur football club, so of course this was huge news in the United Kingdom. He's only pled guilty. He hasn't been sentenced, so we'll have to see what the court does with his upcoming sentencing. At the opening, the Compliance Podcast Network has a new sponsor, and that sponsor is Ethico. Ethico provides compliance champions like yourself with a ethics and compliance optimization system to turn goals and guidelines into real ROI for your compliance program. To learn more, go to ethico.com/CPM. We're going to link to that in the show notes as well. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.